Hi, it's me. It's me. Boyfriend, girlfriend, day fan, content, favorite, whatever. I'm visibly tired. I am so tired. I need you people to have real problems. I need you people to get real problems. I hope you have a late car payment. I hope you missed a bill. Your phone's about to be cut off. Something real. So you can at least make contact with shit that actually matters. And there was someone in my comment section who kept asking me to cover this. And when I remember who it is, I will find you. What's going on? Why am I looking this up? Everyone's mad about the censorship in Code Vein 2. I go online, I see people talking about Tomodachi Life, the new game coming out, and people are upset because it's woke. And I'm like, let's do Code Vein 2 first, okay? Let's do Code Vein 2. Apparently, it's the Stellar Blade thing again. It's, oh my God, they censored an outfit. Oh no, they censored an outfit and you can't look up people's skirts as much. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why is this an issue? Why is this an issue? Why is this an issue? Especially for you guys who always scoff at the video games or art thing. Why do you care then? What about this expression do you not like? Like the point of the game is not to look up someone's skirt. Like, did you guys not watch my Lakari video? Like the dangers of being a fucking gooner? Like what? The game itself is being plagued with performance issues, and apparently there's some cut content, but they're not focusing on that. They're more upset that you can't look up a character's skirt, or there's an outfit that was slightly altered, and the alteration is, who cares? Who cares? This is my problem with you guys. You will buy a game or want to support a game and then abandon it for the dumbest reasons. You want to continue the story of Code Vein. You want to explore a new world, but now you won't because you can't look up a character's skirt because there's a black like panty or void there. Meanwhile, they're giving you all these outfits with boob windows and the cleavage and thighs and legs and all that. But because you can't upskirt a female character, you're not buying the game anymore. You're not supporting these games anymore. I always say, just play the porn games. Like there's an entire genre for what you want out there. And yet you consistently get mad when game developers don't focus on the shit that doesn't matter. In fact, I think it's ironic that people were saying that having like LGBTQ characters in games is not important, but then are shitting themselves over not being able to upskirt a digital avatar. One has way more real world applications and ramifications than the other, and hint, it's not what you can goon to. Do you or do you not play these games for the gameplay, story, characters? Is that not what you play video games for? Are you literally playing it to jerk off to? Like that's how you play Code Vein? That's how you play all your games with one hand? That's loser shit. I am shaming you. That's loser shit. Why would you not play this game if you like the series? Like, did you only like the series because you could upskirt? Like, do you guys not see how like that doesn't make any sense? And like people make fun of you? Like, that's why no one should take you seriously. And the people who are talking about this and like, oh, this is the biggest affront. It's like chibi reviews. That's a guy's a lolicon who scammed his audience out of $14,000. That's your trusted source. You're going to Pirate Nation, a guy who used to, again, scam his audience by pretending to be a woman and selling feet pics. Like that's the people you go to. And I want to focus on Pirate Nation for a second because I do research. And so, of course, like Vera Dark was also using them as a resource. Mind you, Pirate Nation will try to come off as like someone who's objective and just post things, but every once in a while lets their true personality and true thoughts slip in. And of course, they are conservative grifter, right? That's the whole thing they do. The way that they use certain language to talk about certain topics, it's very apparent to someone like me, like what they really truly want to say about stuff. But them focusing on this issue, or Mongoloid focusing on this issue, should let you know how much of a non-issue this is. The people who actually like the Code Vein series are more concerned with, again, its PC performance than if you can upskirt someone. But of course, because we live in the dumbest timeline, this will be the dominating piece of conversation for this game. They censored, they censored, they censored, they censored. They're blaming localizers too, by the way, because of course they are, because why not? And the source they're using, most likely the one from Bounding Into Comics. So again, me doing my research, I read the article from Bounding Into Comics. I won't leak it because Bounding Into Comics are, a terrible website, but they linked to the Japan Times. So I clicked on that link. Surprise, surprise, it's not available. So I have to go off of what it says on the Bounding Into Comics page. And even doing all of this, it still is not the smoking gun these people think it is. Saying that the localizers would give feedback like the skirts are too short or this is too much exposed or whatever. And then if you read the next paragraph, they talk about how, yeah, they used to be super inflexible with that, but now they're basically not. So it's not the localizers forcing anyone to do anything. It's the same concept as a consultant group giving advice, and whether you take it or not, it's up to you. Like, it's like this weird thing these people do. They hyper idolize Japanese culture. Japan is this perfect place that has no issues. Then Japan doesn't want to be progressive or anything like that. They're perfect how they are. And then anytime they do something that can be perceived as progressive, it has to be the fault of the West, the evil West. And not that maybe Japan's more progressive than you thought, or attempting to be more progressive. Maybe they also starting to value things like diversity and inclusion. And maybe because they want to make more money, they rather, risk alienating you fucking gooners in order to reach a wider audience. Because at the end of the day, this is a capitalistic industry driven by financial incentives, not your dumbass culture war. But even with all of that, it's always, no, it's these dirty Westerners and the localizers. Yes, the localizers can control what the characters look like. They're butchering these people. Okay, then play it in fucking Japanese if you care so much. Like, I hate that argument so much. This whole anti-local, like, they're basically like, ironically, it's the people with the anime PFPs who are like, ICE is so cool. No, they're not. Fuck ICE. And Trump is so cool. No, he's not. Fuck Trump. But then they're all about Japan. But they hate Western influences. But they're super like conservatives and love Trump and fascism. But they also don't want anything. Like, it's so weird. It's such a perfect, actually, I think about it, it's a perfect microcosm of their mentalities, where it's just everything has no actual basis in reality, just vibes based. Thing I like needs to stay the same. Thing I hate, destroy it. And I'm not going to give any further analysis. God damn, dude. Like, you need real problems or a relationship. Like, I don't know which one's going to do this for you, but my God, this is such a non-issue. Just like the Tomodachi Life thing. Who cares? You weren't going to play this game. You definitely didn't play the first one on 3DS. You weren't going to play this game. No one actually cares that you can have a same-sex orientation in this game. What does it matter? Oh, but it's for kids. Guess what? They still have the option for heterosexual relationships. That's okay for kids to see. Let's take it to that extreme. Let's say in Tomodachi Life, there was this full-on sex scene. I'm talking like showing penetration, everything like that. You'd be okay with that if it was heterosexual? Because if your problem is they have these identities you don't want, or this sexuality they shouldn't have over there, then it should just be zero. No sexualities. No one's dating. No one's in love. You're just a me. That's it. And again, they're also mad about, once again, the option of things. You can choose to be male, female, non-binary. That's pissing you off. Why? Because the option exists. Why does that make you so mad? Oh, because it's woke. You just reflexively hate things that are different than you. And yet you were going to play a game from Japan, a place that is mostly different from most of your actual cultural upbringing. You're upset that Tomodachi Life has the option for non-binary. How dare they want to make people feel more inclusive? How dare they want to reach out to a wider audience? It should only be things that make me comfortable. Oh no, you guys, Code Vein 2 has body types A and B. I can't tell the difference between what presents as male as female because I need to have the words and I can't just use my eyes. This is truly going to affect me in the real life. Like, man, you guys are such cool and normal people, because cool and normal people lose sleep over this. That's their whole thing. Anytime I see the letter A and B, I seize up. I have to get my heart rate under control. That's why my alphabets just start at C. A and B, if I see it, I just the turn of the frog's gay. Like, that's what you guys sound like. God damn. Get real problems, please. There's so many to choose from. Would you rather be upset over, again, virtual people not being able to see their underwear? That's not even the main point of the game. Oh my God, they have the option to have queer people here. They have the option, if I push a bunch of buttons, I can get in a relationship with a guy in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I can choose to make my character queer or non-binary, but I have to physically select that option. Oh my God. Why do the video games force this shit here? Why are they forcing me to do optional things? Can't they just do things for me? Me no like when brain how to work. Just think for me. Hey, Grok. This is the shit I'm combating again on a constant basis. These are the same people who want you to take them seriously. The Chibi Reviews, the Pirate Nations, the Veridarks, all those people. They want you to take them seriously. And they're complaining about titties in a video game. They're complaining about skirts. Like, that's wild. Especially if we're comparing to like the shit I actually talk about. Like how developers are being treated. Like, for example, Ubisoft, they're going to go on strike. They fucking hate their leadership. Like, that's more important. Ubisoft also has way too many employees, so it's going to be a bloodbath. But that's more important, right? Like, figuring out like why shit's costing so much, the overuse of AI, the, I would say, insidious use of AI in video game and development, right? How they try to replace actors in people's positions. Or if you want to talk about just the game itself, like games from a mechanical standpoint, what makes the game work, what doesn't make it work. You know, like the themes in games, that I think is actually important, not the shit they talk about. Like, ultimately, what benefit does it lead for you to be like, oh man, Code Vein, you can't look up the skirt. Guess I can't play this game anymore. Like, that's what you're gonna do. Oh no, Tomodachi Life lets you be non-binary if you choose to do so. I'm not gonna buy this game now because I don't want to give into the wokeness. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's the same thing as buying. It's literally the concept of just buying shit to own the libs. I'm not going to help these woke companies. Even though I say I love these video games and I love Japan, they're so awesome, they never do wrong. I can't look up a person's skirt. I'm not going to buy this game. But I love the game industry and I want new games to succeed and I love creativity. But if I can't look up a, let's be real, typically a young looking person's skirt in a video game, I'm going to rage, because that's what video games mean to me. It's not gameplay, it's not stories, it's not experiences. It's just, can I look up people's skirts? That's the whole game. And then people wonder why Code Violet was what it was. Like, this is the shit you put out. You make these videos and these comments and you tell these people, we just want sexy ladies and skin tight clothing. And that's our main focus. And then you get there and you're like, wait, this shit sucks actually. This shit's garbage. And I know they do this because they have to make rent. I know they do this for engagement, but it's still annoying and I still hate this shit. And I'm more mad that I probably did more research than 99% of people bitching about this. And I'm not even a fan of Code Vein. I thought the Code Vein was so boring. I quit during that one cast that's just the same repetitive like white shit the whole time. But like, people like Code Vein, you can like it, but I think it's stupid to be like, oh, this game sucks now because, again, I can't look up a skirt. I don't know how else to explain that these guys are not real fans of video games. They're not gamers. They're not fans of anything. They can't even articulate what they like about a game. Like, Imagine if people were mad about like Elden Ring that you could no longer like, I think it was like, what was it, like fees, like underwear, you couldn't remove it anymore. They're like, oh, this is the worst game ever now. Like, would you take them seriously? Would you take someone seriously if they were like in Red Dead Redemption 2, they made a patch where now when you shoot women, their breast physics jiggles 10% less. And they said it's a bad game now, and they're being serious. Would you take their opinion seriously on anything? Just ask yourself these questions next time we see videos or posts like that. Would you take this person's opinion seriously? They're here telling you that this game got censored and it's the fall of Western civilization. They're infecting it with a woke mind virus. And then they have characters who look like this in the game. And they're telling you, no, it's censored. It's woke. They hate sexy ladies. And the reason why I know they hate it is because if you position the camera underneath their skirt, you can't see anything. Like, would you legitimately be like, oh, this is a sane and cool person? Or would you ask where the nearest asylum is and tell them that they're missing a patient?